Ever wondered why some people seem to have it all while others struggle? Could the answer lie in the concept of karma? Karma, a profound principle that originates from ancient India, is believed to govern the universe's cosmic justice. It's a seemingly simple concept. What you give, you get. But there's more to it than meets the eye. Karma is not just about action and reaction, but it's also about intention, energy, and the interconnectedness of all beings. It's a guiding force that shapes our lives in ways we often don't realize. Some believe that understanding and aligning with the laws of karma can lead to profound changes in one's life. In this journey, we'll explore 10 potent laws of karma that can potentially transform your life. These aren't just theories, but practical principles that can guide you towards a fulfilling life. Ready to discover these intriguing laws? Let us delve right in. The first law is the Great Law, also known as the law of cause and effect. This law holds a central principle that governs our universe. It's a simple yet profound concept. Whatever energy we expend into the cosmos, be it positive or negative, will inevitably return to us. Think of it as a boomerang. Whatever you throw out will eventually come back. If you radiate kindness, kindness will find its way back to you. If you spread negativity, negativity will find you. It's the universe's way of maintaining balance, a cosmic equilibrium. The Great Law reminds us that our actions, thoughts, and words are not without consequence. They leave an indelible mark on the fabric of the universe and in turn shape our reality. This law encourages us to be mindful of our actions because they reverberate beyond our immediate sphere of influence. In essence, we are architects of our own fate. The second law of karma is the law of creation. This law suggests that life isn't something that simply happens to us. Instead, it's something we actively participate in. We're not passive observers in the grand theater of existence, but rather, we're the playwrights, the directors, the actors. We are the ones who pen the scripts of our lives. Our surroundings, the environment we find ourselves in, it's more than just a random backdrop. It's a mirror reflecting our inner state. If we're unhappy with what we see around us, it's a cue to look within, to understand what's happening in the depths of our souls, and to make necessary changes. Our lives are a canvas, and we hold the brush. Every stroke, every color, every shadow or highlight, it's all in our hands. Remember, we are not just bystanders in our lives, we are creators. The third law is the law of humility. This law speaks to the power of acceptance, the courage to embrace reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. The law of humility is not about resignation or defeat, but rather about acknowledging the present moment, the current condition, the existing circumstance. It's about standing in the raw truth of what is. Why is this important? Because change cannot occur in denial. If we refuse to accept the truth of our situation, we remain stuck, frozen in a state of wishful thinking. But when we humbly accept the reality of our present, we open the door to transformation. The law of humility is a mirror, reflecting back to us the areas of our lives that require our attention, our care, our change. It's a call to action, a nudge towards personal growth. It's a reminder that to change the world, we must first change ourselves. The fourth law of karma is the law of growth. This principle reminds us that growth is an inside job. It's not about the people around us, the circumstances that surround us, or the things that we possess. Instead, it's about our internal selves and the changes we choose to make within. Our personal growth is a journey that can't be outsourced. It's a path that only we can walk. The law of growth urges us to look inward, to seek self-improvement and personal development. It's about realizing that we are the gardeners of our own lives. We can't change the weather or the soil, but we can choose what we plant and how we tend to our gardens. Every thought, every action, every decision we make is a seed that we sow. And it is through nurturing these seeds with love, patience, and understanding that we experience true growth. For us to grow, we must change, not the world around us. The fifth law is the law of responsibility. This law tells us that our lives are not just a series of random events, but rather a reflection of ourselves. Every situation we encounter, every person we meet, they all mirror something within us. It's like looking into a pond. The reflection we see is a manifestation of our own self. Now here's where the law of responsibility becomes a game changer. It empowers us to take charge of our lives. How? By accepting that the world we see is a reflection of our inner state, we realize that to change our circumstances, we must first change ourselves. Imagine the power in that. The power to transform lies within us. We are not passive observers in the theater of life. We are the directors, we are the playwrights. So, let's take responsibility, let's create the life we want. We mirror what surrounds us, and what surrounds us mirrors us. The sixth law of karma is the law of connection. This law serves as a profound reminder of our interconnectedness with the universe. It's about understanding that everything in the cosmos, from the tiniest particle to the grandest galaxy, is interconnected. Each action, thought, or word that comes to pass has a ripple effect, touching everything in its path. Imagine it this way. Every moment of our lives, the past, the present, and the future, are like pages in a book. They are distinct yet intimately bound together, creating the unique narrative of our existence. Every decision we make, every step we take, influences not only our own journey, but the journey of others around us, and indeed, the universe itself. This law is a call to mindfulness, to consider the potential impact of our actions and to recognize the delicate balance in which we all exist. Remember, nothing in life happens in isolation. We are all parts of a larger interconnected whole. The seventh law is the law of focus. This law advises us to channel our energies and thoughts toward one thing at a time. It's like a laser beam that cuts through steel, not because it's powerful, but because it's focused. The same principle applies to our minds. When our thoughts are scattered, they're less effective, but when we focus, we gain clarity and power. This law plays a significant role in personal growth. It's through focus that we can truly learn, improve, and evolve. Focus allows us to dive deep into a subject, to explore its depths and nuances. It's the key to mastering any skill or field of knowledge. So if you're seeking growth, remember to apply the law of focus. Channel your energy and thoughts into one thing at a time. The universe rewards those who concentrate their efforts. Remember, we cannot think of two things at the same time. The eighth law of karma is the law of giving and hospitality. This law teaches us about the significance of generosity and warmth towards others. It's not just about giving physical items or offering a warm welcome to guests. It's about giving of oneself, your time, your knowledge, your understanding. This law emphasizes that our actions reveal our true beliefs. When we act with genuine kindness and hospitality, we display a belief in compassion, unity, and the interconnectedness of all beings. In contrast, if we act selfishly, we reveal a belief in separation and scarcity. Moreover, the law of giving and hospitality brings into focus the idea that what we give to others, we give to ourselves. It's a beautiful cycle of mutual benefit. When we give joy, we receive joy. When we give love, we receive love. Ultimately, the law of giving and hospitality encourages us to demonstrate selflessness and compassion in our actions. Our actions are the true testament of our beliefs. The ninth law is the law of change. This principle asserts that history, in its cyclical nature, continues to repeat itself until we absorb the necessary lessons to alter our course. It's like a cosmic teacher, patiently repeating the same lesson until we finally understand and learn. Have you ever noticed how certain patterns seem to recur in your life? Perhaps you're confronted with the same types of challenges or similar events keep unfolding. It's not a coincidence, but rather the law of change in action. It's nudging you to recognize the lessons, to grow, and ultimately to change your path. Embracing this law means acknowledging that we're not stuck in our circumstances. We have the power to learn, to adapt, and to change our trajectory. So next time when you face a familiar situation, remember, it's an opportunity to learn and to alter your path. Because in the grand scheme of life, change is the only constant. The 10th and final law of karma is the law of here and now. This is a principle that urges us to immerse ourselves fully in the present moment, to feel it, experience it, and most importantly, cherish it. It's easy to get lost in the past, dwelling on memories or even regrets. It's equally tempting to daydream about the future, filled with hopes and fears. However, such habits divert us from truly living in the present. Consider this: the past is a library of lessons, not a living room to reside in. The future is a realm of possibilities, not a theater for anxieties. The present is the only real stage where life performs its dynamic play. By focusing on the here and now, we can experience life in its most authentic form, unfiltered by past regrets or future worries. This law of here and now encourages us to seize the moment, to live each day fully. To truly live, we must be present. So, those were the 10 laws of karma that can transform your life. These laws are not just abstract concepts, but practical guides to living a life of harmony and fulfillment. The Great Law teaches us that our actions have consequences, setting the tone for the rest of the laws. The law of creation and growth urges us to take active roles in our lives and personal evolution. Humility, responsibility, and connection remind us of our place in the world and our interconnectedness with others. Focus, giving, and hospitality challenge us to be present, generous, and open-hearted. The law of change and here and now push us to embrace the dynamic nature of life and live in the present moment. Each of these laws holds a powerful potential to shift your perspective and transform your life. Remember, karma is not about punishment or reward. It's about understanding the universe's natural law of cause and effect and making it work for you.